Damn. What's up, y'all? Especially all my fellow Chicago Bears fans out there. We just suffered another tough loss this week, guys. Vic Fangio, our defensive coordinator, he's gone. He's heading out to Denver, where he'll be the Broncos' next head coach. And I want to give you guys my thoughts on the whole situation, as well as give you some of my candidates as far as who can replace Fangio. And I want to know y'all's thoughts too. Let me know in the comment section down below about the whole situation and who you think may be able to replace Fangio. But, you know, this sucks because I and many Bears fans have kind of feared this for weeks now. Because whenever a team does really well, makes a big splash during a season, that next offseason, teams that are looking to fill their new head coaching positions, they're always looking for those hot coordinators, whether on defense, offense, whatever. And we made a big one this year. Vic Fangio took our defense and made it arguably one of the best in 2018. With all the takeaways and everything like that, I mean, we were just monsters this year. We had a great year. And Fangio, he is beloved out here in Chicago. Beloved. I don't think anyone, I have never heard anyone say a bad word about Fangio. Whether it's a fan, a player, coach, never heard a bad word spoken about Fangio. When he first came in, it was under John Fox, and we were like, what, the 30th ranked defense when he first came in? And look what he took us. Last year, we were top 10 in 2017, and then in 2018, we were arguably the best. That's the kind of job he had. Khalil Mack spoke nothing but high words on Fangio. Called him a mad scientist. Khalil Mack said that. So, we loved Fangio, man, and we did not want to see him go. I have this selfish feeling in me that, as a Bears fan, that didn't want him to go. I didn't want him to leave. I wanted him to stay in Chicago as our D coordinator and help us get to that promised land. But at the same time, Bears fans, we got to be happy for him, man. He did great for us. He really did. He took us to that right direction. Not just this past year, but ever since he first came in under John Fox. Matt Nagy kept him on as defensive coordinator because he knew and respected what he was as a defensive coordinator. One of the best defensive minds in the game. You know? But we got to be happy for him because he's been coaching for decades. And he's interviewed for coaching jobs before. He even interviewed to be the head coach of the Chicago Bears after John Fox was fired. But it went to Nagy. So here he is at age 60. And he has his first head coaching opportunity in Denver. So, guys, as much as we really wanted him to stay in Chicago, we got to be happy for him, man. We got to. You know, he did right by us. So we got to, you know, wish him well. And I do. I wish him well out there in Denver. And Broncos fans, I'm speaking to you guys right now. You guys got a hell of a coach. Denver Broncos, their identity is defense, right? And you guys got the perfect personnel for Fangio to come in and mold. He's going to come over. He's going to take over that defense. And he's got Von Miller, Chubb, and so on to work with. And I think he could put the Denver Broncos back on the right track. I think he could take that defense and make it to what it used to be, where you guys just were just a few years ago. I mean, at one point, you were like the most feared defense in the league. That year you guys won the Super Bowl. Fangio can bring you guys back to that. He's got the personnel to do so. And then you guys hired Gary Kubiak to run your offense. He's coming back to run the offense. Kubiak on offense, Fangio on defense. If I'm a Broncos fan, I'm excited for where my team, the direction my team is going. Broncos have had so far a great offseason already. John Elway hiring Vic Fangio as head coach and then bringing back Kubiak to run the offense. If I'm a Broncos fan, I'm very excited. I am. And you guys got a hell of a coach, and we wish, us Bears fans, wish Fangio nothing but success. Wish him well. Now, as far as who can replace Vic Fangio, and that's a That's a tough order right there, man, to fill. Now, fortunately, there's some pretty damn good candidates out there that we can go and hire. And we got a whole lot of personnel on our defense at their disposal, whoever we hire. I mean, you would have to be a damn idiot, a moron, to come and be the defensive coordinator of the Chicago Bears and fuck it up. Now, we could go in-house, right? We could go Ed Donatel, which is our DB coach, our secondary coach. He is somebody who's looking to be a defensive coordinator. He's not under contract right now because he wanted to test the waters here during this offseason to be a defensive coordinator. So Ed Donatel, I would be fine with that. Ed Donatel, our secondary coach. But here's the thing. He's got a long history with Vic Fangio. He's been on his coaching staff for what, 8 seasons now? So he could very well go to Denver and be his D coordinator for the Broncos. So there's a chance that he might leave over there. Another person in-house that we could hire is our D-line coach, Jay Rogers. I mean, this dude has done a phenomenal job with the D-line. When Hicks came to Chicago, he's done great works with Akeem Hicks. This year, Hicks is a Pro Bowl. His work with Eddie Goldman, Bilal Nichols. So Jay Rogers, our defensive line coach, I'd be fine with that as well. Another in-house hire that we could do is Glenn Pyers. Glenn Pyers, our linebackers coach. He's done great work too. I mean, look what he did with Leonard Floyd, Johnny Trevathan, and everything like that. I mean, Johnny Trevathan, when he came in from Denver, you know, I mean, listen, Glenn would be a great, he could be a good option right there for us at defensive coordinator. So those are some good options right there. We could go in-house. Or do outside hire. Who are some guys that are available right now? We got Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph was just fired from Denver, right? Not a good head coach, but he's proven to be a good defensive coordinator, like the job he did in Miami. So maybe Vance Joseph. There's Steve Wilkes, who just got fired from Arizona. I don't understand that one. I don't get that. I thought that was a bad move by the Cardinals, firing Steve Wilkes. That was not his fault. You're going to put that on Steve Wilkes? You're going to fire him after 1 year? He's a great defensive coordinator, man. Great defensive mind. He did great work over there in Carolina. And look, he'll be coming back to Chicago. He was our DB's coach back in, what, 2006 or 2008? So, hey, maybe he comes back to Chicago and he takes up our defensive coordinator position. Steve Wilkes is an option. There's Greg Williams. He was a defensive coordinator last for the Cleveland Browns. He was also their interim coach. He kind of turned things around a little bit there. They decided to go with somebody else at head coach over there in Cleveland. So he's out and he's looking for a job. So Greg Williams, that's an option. As well as maybe Chris Richard from the Dallas Cowboys, the DB coach over there. He also did great work in Seattle. So maybe Chris Richard could be an option. But yeah, when I first was thinking about maybe losing Vic Fangio like weeks ago, because I kind of figured this was probably going to come. I was thinking Todd Bowles, because I knew Todd Bowles was going to get fired from New York and everything. But then he got the job over there in Tampa. I thought he would have been great too. But anyway, so those are some of my candidates right there. Ed Donatel, our secondary coach, in-house hire. Jay Rogers, our D-line coach. That would be an in-house hire. And then Glenn Pyers, our linebacker coach. Those are some inside hires that we could do. Outside, Vance Joseph, Steve Wilkes, Greg Williams, and Chris Richard of the Dallas Cowboys. Those are some of my top candidates right there. I want to know y'all's thoughts on who you guys think could be a good option in coming in and replacing Fangio. Because like I said, when they get here, whoever it is, they're going to have a hell of a lot of talent surrounding them. You would have to be an idiot, a moron, a fucking moron to mess up this job. When you got Khalil Mack, you got Akeem Hicks, you got Eddie Jackson, you got Kyle Fuller, you got all guys all over the place. Leonard Floyd, Eddie Goldman, all these dudes. But I want to know y'all's thoughts. Hopefully it works out for us. And again, very happy for Vic Fangio. It sucks to see him gone. It does. But I'm very happy for him in finally getting his head coaching opportunity. And I wish him well out there for Denver. And Broncos fans, you guys better love this hire because you're getting a hell of a coach. You guys got a great situation going on over there with the coaching staff. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And remember, bear down, baby. That Bears.